Hi guys, we're going to be giving 20 tips to new players in Gorilla Tag. Let's dive right in.
Yeah, we're going to be teaching 20 new tips to Gorilla Tag players if they need help, so let's get to it.
Okay, the first tip we're going to teach is how to pinch punch. Follow me. So you're going to want to go like this, close your hands around it, and just climb like this.
And push down. You want to pull up and push down. So push down, and then you'll get it right there.
Quick, because your hands will let go.
Because you only have a certain amount of time before the stick on your hands. You can stay right here, but if you do it on one hand, see, you'll fall down. So you need to do it really quick. And boom, you're there. All right. The next tip we want to do is learn how to run fast on the ground. Most people are just going to go like this when you're new to the game, and this isn't fast at all, because then the lava monkey will chase you easily. Instead, what you're going to want to do is put your hands into knuckles, as I like to say, and keep it close to the ground while going over and under like this. So you end up going like this. Keeping them in knuckles is for more experienced players, but if you want to keep them out, you're able to get more grip on them quicker and move sort of like a circular route. So like that. So you can go as fast as Jimmy. Alright, the next tip that we are going to be showing you to do
is how to wall climb, not wall run. There's a difference.
Yes, and Jimmy will explain it right now. Go.
So, wall running is it's kind of like this. You just kind of whack up against the wall and do that.
Yeah, like this.
For wall climbing is different. You just kind of, this is probably the easiest wall to do it because there's a big slant. You kind of just whack yourself upwards.
Like this. You want to make sure you're doing it sort of like you're going in a rhythm. So you put your arm out like this and then go up, 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 again pushing down, up, 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 up. Sorry, I'm doing really bad.
And then once you get up high, then you can wall run.
Then you can wall run, which we will be teaching later into the tutorial. You also want to do it relatively fast because you are able to go down. And you're able to do it for a pretty long time until you get into slippery walls like this. And then, like the name suggests, they're pretty slippery.
Tip number 4. And you're going to want to learn how to do a couple of jukes. So say you're getting chased by a lava monkey. Pretend that he's a lava monkey. A very easy juke is to go like this. Run up to one of these poles and just like grab it and swing.
Or like just push another way. So if you go up to this, you can go push there and stuff. Or you could use
for more experienced players, you could go like this.
For more experienced players, once you learn, you can
whack off and then grab the top.
Yes. This is actually a really good juke that could help you and stuff.
Pulls. Here's a couple other jukes that are pretty easy for beginners. You run up to a lamp pole and then you just grab it like you do with the other one and swing.
Yeah, you want to. Oh my god, bro. No, it's tip number 7.
No, because we were on tip number 5 while doing the lamb juke still. Over here. Watch. So if someone's being mean to you, you can mute them. But I'm not going to do that to him, obviously, because...
Yeah, and if they're being mean, you could report them to any of these things. But don't do it just on purpose, because we don't like fake reporters. There. Alright, tip number 7. If you're trying to do a route where you want to go up this, you don't want to go up every single one because it takes really long. Instead, put your hand out and grab another one, and just smack down really fast. And keep going up until you reach the top. It is much faster than doing it the other way.
And a route for once you get up here is to go like this. You go off into this branch, then you go over here, and then very hardly launch yourself over there, but I didn't do that because I was trying to go slow.
Yeah, then you can go here, 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 here.
But if you're more experienced, you can just go straight to this one and then go over to this one.
Tip number 8 is wall bouncing. So this is what you use these two things for, and this will actually help you with tip number 9 that we'll get to in a little. So what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to push off the ground, and when you get to here, you get to stick for a little, sort of like I told you before, and you're going to want to push diagonally up, so you go to here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and pushing downwards diagonally, because if you push upwards, you're not going to reach it. But if you're doing it really slow, and you end up getting to that end before you're there, when you get here, you could just do a turn and move with your left hand to get up pretty easily too. So that is another tip. Tip number 9. Here's how to get to stump really easily. So one, you're going to want to come up here. This is 2 different ways. So tip number 1, you can go up here, go into this branch, go here, 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 and boom, you're onto stump. The second way to do it.
Still tip number 9, but a second way to get up to stump.
Yes, there's actually 3 ways to do it. The third one's a way for a pro, but tip number 2, you can climb upwards by doing this and then wall bounce between these 2 walls, because it's essentially the same thing. And then you can get there, and obviously you could, if you want to, wall run.
But this way's a little harder because you have to launch yourself really hard.
Yeah. Or you could use 2 hands like this. 1, 2, push, 1, 2, push, 1, 2, push, 1, 2, push, 1, 2, push. That also is another way to get up there. Tip number 10 is coming up this thing faster, because when you do this, you have to it takes a really long time. But there's another way to get up it really easy, and that's just staying on this side of it by using one hand. So pushing up like this, and then you can get to this really quickly. So that's just a quick, easier way to do things like that. That will work as well. Tip number 11, Jimmy. Branching. So it's essentially just.
This is harder.
It's a harder, but you essentially.
Have to look out for a branch.
You have to essentially look for a branch.
Keep an eye out for branches.
I swear, bro. How many times am I gonna say essentially?
To branches like this.
Or you can go to platforms. Oh my God, I suck. I suck. That's okay.
I'm stuck on a branch somehow.
You can use the trees to go to other branches. Like I said, you're just bouncing off of branches and stuff. So yeah, that is how you branch. Part of branching too is being able to scale trees, which I won't really classify as its own tip. Kind of, you have to put your hands on it in a way that you could go down, sort of like pinch climbing, but just really using the 2-hand method to go up. It's
easier on a tree, not like this one. There's more branches. This one doesn't have too many
like
branches.
This tree, you could do this. Get to this. Wall bounce out of this. Get onto this one. And that's actually another way to get to stump too. Tip number 12 is slide juking. So this is not classified as juking because this is a better juke to use whenever you get into a situation. So a build up, you would say maybe you go up here and stuff. You want to turn around because people keep chasing you.
You do a quick spin and then
you do a quick spin. When you get here, you have to understand the hitboxes. Your head is a hitbox because you're able to turn. Your body is a hitbox because that's where you get tagged, and your hands are hitboxes, not your arms. That's why you're able to put arms through arms because they're not hitboxes.
Basically here down is So see, look, we can cross our arms.
We can cross our arms, but our hands, though.
So watch this, right?
That is a slide juke where you put your arm out. You put your arm through it. That is one way to practice it. Put your arm through it without stopping like this, because then you get stuck and then you're not able to do the juke. You want to extend your arm as far as you can and then grab onto the end of it and push the opposite way. So sort of like this. Gotta use the J-Man Curly edit music. Oh yeah.
Also, another good route is, say you're coming down from the stump, you can whack off that, and you come down. You go like this, bounce off this, off there, and then go like. Because then you could, there's like 3 ways to juke them out. You could like run that way on stump, and then you could jump back, go off that, then come over here. They'll think you're just gonna go straight, but then you do that, then you do that, and then you go like the slide juke.
Tip number 13. Now, this is not really a way to get better. It's more of studying the game, studying the mindset of players, because most players are just going to do what you think they're going to do. They're going to go here. But if they do that, they're going to be easy to follow you. So instead, like Jimmy said, you could push off of this wall, push off to there. Now, they're going there, but you're going this way. And say you want to go into this. People think you can pinch climb up. But instead, when you get high enough, you can just push back with your hand, turn the other way. That was a failed juke. Push up, push the other way. Slide juke. That was another failed one. Push up, go the other way. Move, move. Slide juke. Slide juke there. Pull. Hold on to it, and then go around it. There's many things that you could do that will trick the player, and that is essentially your greatest point. Go up here.
That's your greatest strength up against the...
Tip number 14 is elevator climbing. So you could either wall bounce or pinch climb to get up. But elevator climbing is essentially your fastest route. And then there's also another thing that you could do after elevator climbing, which will be tip number 15. But first, I'm going to show you how to do this. So first, you're going to want to show your dominant hand. Actually, you want to be able to do this with both of your hands, but I say you'd start with your dominant hand. Now, like I said, your hip boxes are here and here, so you're able to slide your arm all the way through this wall. Then what you're going to do is keep...
like I could go all the way over here.
All the way over there, essentially without any lag. But if your hands collides with it, it sticks to the wall for like a couple seconds, and you're able not to do it. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your arm here, keep yourself close to the wall, use your other hand for support, and essentially just pinch climb up the wall in like a circular motion. Oh my god, bro. So yes, you want to pinch, 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 pinch. And tip number 15 is being able to go from one wall to another while climbing. So if you do this and you get to here, you're going to use your inside hand to push off of this wall and onto that wall. So I'll show you what it looks like. When you get to here, you can just go to this and boom. When you go inside, use your arm to go to this side. It takes some practice, but it's actually really easy to do once you have it. Also, you don't need to use both hands. You could just use one hand, but it makes it a little bit harder.
That's a lot harder.
But that's a lot harder. But it actually is easier for switching walls, too, because you could just use that hand to rely on and not worry about the stick of the other hand. Tip number 16. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We post a lot of good content, and I think that is worthy of a subscription. For some reason, we've been going up and down, fluctuating, because we've been getting a lot of subscribers from shorts. And
capacitor.
The flux capacitor. Maybe it is. I think it is Back to the Future. But we've been fluctuating from going up and then going down. So it would really help if you had a subscription and stayed with us. So you could see us grow and stuff. Because all the people that subscribe within 1,000, you are going to get a special prize. Don't worry, we know who you are.
Not every.
No, trust me.
Every.
Every single one.
Okay, but you're paying for it.
I will be paying for it. Alright.
Bye.
Jimmy's got to go, guys. So, say bye. Hint number 17. Not hint. I'm saying hint because of Gorilla Tag. Gorilla VR and stuff. That's what keeps making me say hint. But tip number 17 is Lucio running. So, Lucio running is essentially a better way to wall run that will... I'm not that good at it, but... it will essentially get you up higher. No! Oh, look at Jimmy's body. He's so cute. Such a cute little one. What the? Jimmy? Jimmy? So, what you're going to want to do is put your hands into the wall, more like your full body, and push down. Not to the side, because then you'll go there. But you really need to learn to push down, not push against the wall. Put your arm in there and push down. Quick. A little angle to the wall, so you're able to do it. And down, 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 down. Boom. And now you're going to want to do it with your other hand. So going down, 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 down. And essentially just making everything go faster, like this. You could, there he went. You could just use your right hand, your left hand, or use both of them, fluctuating. Okay, hint number 18 actually has to do with the way your game is set up. So what you're going to want to do is, as you see, we're in Gorilla Tag. We're going to click this quick settings right here and go to settings. Then we're going to go to system. And you're going to want to turn off 120 hertz refresh rate. I'm not going to do it right now. But you turn this off since it should already be on. And once you do that, you're going to go to headset tracking. And then you're going to click, keep headset tracking obviously on. And go to tracking frequency. And change it to 60. This will require your headset to restart and stuff, but then you'll be able to stick to walls better. Hint number 19 is it's a treehouse juke. So if you're in here and someone is chasing you and stuff, and you want them to think that you're going over there, you're going to put your body here, and like the wall, I don't remember what it's called. But it's when you put your arm out here and stuff, then you go around. Then they're going to be wondering where you are, and you'll be over there. Just make sure you don't do it while they're still on the ladder. Make sure you want to do it when you're out of the ladder. Tip number 20, how to get to the top or to the hole and stump quickly, because I know a lot of people can't do it quick, and they have to follow this trail up here. There's two good ways to do it. One, I recommend this way, where you have to push down, sort of, like kind of Lucio, but just in the same position, right at the corner here. Because if you do it, and you just push around, you're able to get to here much quicker. Then, if you're coming down here and you want to leave, you can use your hands flat and push down like this. Oh no! Like I said, when you're coming down here, you could use your hands flat and get it up there, and boom, there you are. That is it for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the recent support we've been getting, and let's get to 400. Please, let us get to 400. God bless everyone.